Hey, what's going on, guys? Anders here. We're going to be going over the Battlefield 6 trailer and pointing out some interesting things that I might have noticed. So, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I will plan on being the #1 source for Battlefield 6 information, as well as gameplay. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So, right off the bat, I just want to mention, this trailer is way better than the Battlefield 5 trailer. I think this really puts this game on a good start. I really do think. And, people know how, skeptical and negative I am, but I actually do think that this trailer really does put Battlefield 2042 in a good place to succeed. So let's get right into it. So right off the bat, we're greeted by this map that we now know is in Antarctica. We can see that there's an Osprey right here, and we can also see that flares don't work and it gets hit by a missile. So, that stays true to Battlefield 4. Flares never worked. Now we see an overshoot, a shot of a mountain range, I guess, array here. And this, as I think, an homage to Domovan Peak from Battlefield 3. It certainly seems like that, but it is in Antarctica, so I'm not entirely sure if it is, a true, remake, I guess. It is quite cool, though. So, we can see here, this guy is in a full, wingsuit, and I'm not sure of the weapon here. It seems to be some large caliber rifle. I'm not entirely sure. So, right off the bat, you see his chest rig here. He has a lot of stuff on it. I'm not sure what any of that is, but maybe you can customize it. We'll see. I really do think they did a pretty good job with this trailer. It's very well done from a cinematic aspect, but so this map right here really reminds me of Siege of Shanghai. And I think notice the scale they're showing here as well. I think, honestly, that don't be surprised if this is the playable area, honestly, of this map. Really reminds me of Siege of Shanghai a little bit, maybe a little bit of Dawnbreaker. Another map reminds me of Dawnbreaker as well. This is clearly a map designed for 128 players in mind. And by the way, 128 players and crossplay were confirmed. So this right here, this really concerns me. This is we'll just call him Dogbot for the sake of this video. I will refer to this person as Dogbot. I'm not entirely sure if this is like the Battlefield 4 RAR, where it's a map pickup, or if it's a gadget, or if it's a call-in. We'll find out. But it has a machine gun and it will kill you. Here we see some of the vehicles. This appears to be, I'm not sure if this is an M1 Abrams. I actually don't know. There are two factions tanks right there. This is gameplay of the India map here. So right off the bat, we get to see some weapons up close here. People were saying this is a SCAR. I think this is an SR338. I'm not entirely sure. It does not look like a SCAR. The handguard is different, but as you can see in the background, M1014, and I believe this guy has an AK-12. Excuse me, this guy has a shotgun with a shotgun suppressor on it. First time I've seen a shotgun suppressor in Battlefield. Benelli M1014, and I believe this is an AK-12. I believe this is an AK-12. I could be wrong. It could be Ace-23 or Galil. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like an AK-12, though. I want to pause here. Notice this guy's tattoos and his name. I think this might be one of the specialists, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Sergeant Espinoza, he has some, Aztec tattoos going on. Could be a specialist. Could be a main character in, maybe the multiplayer. I'm not entirely sure. We get some close shots to the map here. I guess they're playing in container area. I believe this is a map in Singapore that they're showing here. This is a really interesting look into some of the vehicles as well, the hover tanks in here. This map reminds me of an area in Battlefield 4 on Whiteout. It reminds me of that glacial area. As we can see here, there's a transport vehicle. You might be able to drive this. I'm not entirely sure. As we can see here, we get really some close-ups of these hover tanks. As you can see, it has a minigun on top of it. This thing appears to have a 20mm cannon on top of it, so that's pretty nuts. Rocket here, the leaks were correct. So the leaks were correct about this 100%. Not sure what this is meant to show. Maybe it's some map event that you can trigger. As you can see, transport helicopter here. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's probably a map event if I had to guess. This is the map that really reminded me of Dawnbreaker. Again, look at the sheer scale they're showing here. Now, we don't actually know if this is the entire playable area, but they sure seem to be showing off like a gigantic expanse of map. So we'll see if that actually turns out to be the whole playable area. The return of the little bird here, as we can see. So that's interesting. This attack helicopter here, someone said it was a KA something, K57, K50. So that's pretty interesting. New attack helicopter to the Battlefield franchise. Same old little bird though. So I want to point something out with the little bird here. Dual miniguns and dual Hydra rocket pods. Will you be able to use this in multiplayer? Who knows? I have a feeling this game is going to play a lot like Battlefield 4 with the vehicles. Funny thing here, the ATV is actually a Polaris. So as we can see here, F-35, and this is a Su-50 or an Su-57, I think. The same two, main jets that were in Battlefield 4. And obviously he does, the Rondazook. I mean, I'll give it to DICE. This is good. I believe this is either a Carl Gustav or an AT4 that he's holding, by the way. I mean, overall, it's a really well done trailer. I believe that's a UMP-45 in the background there. You can see it right there. Oh man, here comes the tornado. I mean, this is my least favorite part of the trailer. I don't like dying to weather in game. It's just, well, this is probably an in-game event. I just don't know how to think about it. Like, if I die to this, I'm not gonna have a great time. You know what I mean? Well, we'll see. I want to be able to drive that though, for sure. That little buggy cart thing. Another interesting thing they'll show here is a wingsuit again. I wonder if you'll be able to sail between buildings. Maybe. Because this guy is wearing a wingsuit on the ground. So we'll see. The tornado seems to just decimate everything, by the way. So, yeah, we'll see what that does. It pulls helicopters out of the sky and everything. Oh, yeah. Once again, the game is called Battlefield 2042. The leaks were correct on that. And the official gameplay reveal, as you can see, June 13th, 2021. So, overall, really good trailer. I actually enjoyed it. Which is, like, I didn't expect that. The game is confirmed to be crossplay, confirmed to be 128 players. At this time, they actually said that they're not planning on putting a BR in, but I mean, come on. Do you actually believe that? Come on. Yeah, overall pretty good trailer. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the sub button. I stream every single day on Twitch at twitch.tv/enders. And I'm going to be the #1 POV of Battlefield 6. So there it is. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.